Hey there, this is Tracking25 and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a vending machine you see right behind me over here that allows you to charge a payment system of any single number of items you want in the world in order to purchase something on the wall over here. Now on my channel, I also have another vending machine which is a basic version of this one over here. There'll be a link down in the description just below, just in case you want to check out that video over there, and there'll also be an iCard in the top right corner of the screen right now. How the vending machine works, it is very simple. Down right over here, we have a dropper with a button over here, and all you have to do is put in the payment system just right over here. In this case, I had it set up to 4 diamonds per item, and then I press the button 4 times, 3, and 4. You should see that these lights will turn on over here. That means I can purchase any item I want on the wall over here. So let's go to a nether star, and let's purchase the nether star. If I press this button right over here, you should see that the lights will turn off, and then over time the nether star will pop out this dropper right over here, just like that. Now this system, I also have a change system. So let's say for instance I put in 5 diamonds by accident. I press the button 5 times. Was that 5? Nope, that's 4. Oh no, yeah, there we go, 5. And I put an extra diamond over here, and let's say I wanted to buy a Heart of the Sea. I press this over here, I actually get my change back since I overpaid, and then the Heart of the Sea will come out to the dropper just like that, and I got my item perfectly. Now this tutorial is actually very simple to build, so let's get on with this tutorial. Now to start everything off, what you have to do is dig a 7x7 area just like this over here, and then go down 2 deep, and this will allow us to place all the blocks we need for the tutorial. Next, you want to get out a dropper, and you want to face it this way on this block just right over here. This is going to be actually where our payment system is set up. Then you want to place a button on this dropper right over here, and then we have to surround it with a 3x3 area of glass blocks just like that. Going up over here, leaving this middle block over here so we can place a solid block, and then fill out the rest of the blocks over here for a wall. Going up like that, down over here, and then a wall like that. And on all these blocks right over here, what you want to do is place a item frame, and then have the arrow in the middle block right over here. Once you've gotten your wall set up, what you can do now is just break out this bottom block over here, place a dropper that way, and the top block over here, break that one, place another dropper here, and this is where you're going to put your change, or your change is going to come out, and this is where the items are going to come out that you purchased. Now behind this dropper right over here, what you have to do now is just build a little system to set up your payment option. Now this right over here is going to be where you're going to put in the payment. So say for instance you want them to pay diamonds, you're going to fill this hopper up here with diamonds. Now what we have to do is just place a hopper going to that dropper there, here, and then right over here you just want to place a block down just right over there with a comparator facing this way, a block over here, and another block down just like that. We don't need that block over here, and place another block just right over there, and place redstone dust on these 2 blocks over here, a redstone repeater right over there with a block in front of it right over here, and then a redstone torch. Now to set up the payment system over here, what you have to do is just place in 1 item here, 1 item here, 1 item here, and 1 item here, and then fill this up with 18, just like that. And you'll notice once it goes to 19, it goes down by 1. So whatever you want them to pay for your items over here, this is what you have to fill up just like that. Now once you've chosen your payment option over here, we have to come to this middle hopper right over there, place a block right over here with the redstone comparator facing this way, and then a dropper in front of it facing this way. Now we just have to place redstone hoppers going into that dropper like that, and to that hopper over here, that hopper over here, and then we want to come to this side right over there and place another block down right over here, and another block down just right over here on that side of the hopper. We don't need that one, and we don't need that one there. Now on this block right over here, you just want to place another comparator facing this way with a block on top of it just like that, and then break this middle block right over here. Then another block down over here with redstone dust on this block there. And on this block right over here, we'll be on to place the comparator facing this way with the same setup just right over there. With block up down like there, block down over here, break that block over there, place redstone dust on this block over here, then redstone torch right over here. Once you have finished placing our blocks in the back over here, you want to come to the front and then break out this block right over here, this block right over here, and replace them with a redstone lamp. These are the lamps that are going to turn on once you have enough items for your payment system. Now to set these up, you want to come to the back right over here where you have this redstone torch, and place an L-shaped pattern just right over here with redstone dust on these 3 blocks over there. with a redstone repeater facing this way, and then break that block over there. Then place redstone dust on that block over here, and you should see that your lamps will turn on. Next, what we have to do is just come to this side over here, place a redstone torch over there, and then get out some half slabs, and then place them until you get to this block right over here. This one we don't need, and then place redstone dust on all these blocks just right over here, with a redstone torch on top of that over here. Now we have to set up the reset system right over here, and to do that we're going to need a sticky piston. Now for the sticky piston, what you have to do is just place a couple blocks down over here so you get to that height over there. Place the sticky piston facing this way with a block down over here, and then a redstone repeater on this block right over there, and then break that block over here. And then you have to place another block out on the top right over here, break that one over there, and place redstone dust on this block here and this block here. Now what will happen is once all the items go into this system right over here and you press the button in the front over there, the sticky piston will push the block over here and it will remain there until all the items exit this hopper over here and goes back into this dropper over here. This allows you to keep paying the same amount of items over and over again. Next, we're going to set the price for all our items on the wall over here. And to do that, what we have to do is come to the back dropper right over here, and then whatever you want your price to be, that's the amount of items you have to put in this dropper. So let's say for instance, I want it to cost 5 for each item. I'll put 5 items in this dropper right over here, so I'll only be able to buy something on the wall once all 5 items go from this dropper into that hopper over here. Now to set up a collection chest for all your payments, you want to come back right over here and then place a block down over there with a chest on top of that block and a hopper on top of that chest over here. So all your payments from that dropper will go into that chest over here until it gets to 5, and then the rest of the chains will go into this dropper right over here. Now the last thing for this bottom section over here is just setting up another way for your redstone lamps to turn on, just to make sure that you can't break the redstone system. And to do that, what we have to do is place 2 blocks at the back over here, just where you see your sticky piston over there, and place a redstone repeater facing that way with a block in front of it just like that. Break that block over here. Now this will keep the redstone lamps on until you're able to buy a new item. Now next thing we have to do now is just place another block right over here, 2 blocks over there with another block on top over here. Break that one over there, and place a redstone repeater facing this way with dust on top of this block over here. Then we have to build a torch tower going up just like that until you get to this point over here, and then we'll come back to this torch tower later on in this video. Now we're actually at the easy part of the tutorial, and it's just setting up all the droppers and the hoppers that your items are going to go into. Now to do that, you want to come to the back right over here and then place a block down just right over here. And on that block, you want to place a comparator facing this way with a block in front of it, just like that. And on this block over here, you have to place glass going that way, then to that way over here. And you want to fill out the rest of the area over here with glass, going all the way around until you get to this back block over here. And then on these blocks over there, you want to place some redstone dust there, going all the way around until you get to that point over here. Then you want to place a comparator facing this way, another comparator over here, and set it into subtract mode with the last piece of redstone dust over here. Then a chest right over there behind it, and in this chest we have to fill it up with 2 rows of non-stackable items. So me, I use the wooden shovels only because they're very easy to build and they don't get in the way. Now once you finish placing your wooden shovels in that chest, we can actually break this block over here because we no longer need it. Then you want to get out the glass blocks over here, and you want to place the block on this block here, that one there, and that one here. Then come to this side and place it on this one, this one, and this one. There should be 8 glass blocks that you place on the outside over here. Now on these glass blocks, you want to place a repeater facing that way, a repeater facing that way, and you'll notice that there's always one repeater that's turned off. And that's actually how this system works over here. If I spin the arrow, you'll see that there's always just one repeater turned off. And this is going to allow us to choose the items that we want on the wall over here. Now in front of these repeaters, what you have to do is just place a block up just like that. And same thing on this side over here. Then on top of these blocks, you want to place a dropper facing upwards. Same thing over here, dropper facing upwards. And then in front of the droppers, you want to place a block right over here until you get to the end, going all the way around. And now we come back to this redstone torch tower over here, and you want to just place redstone dust on all these blocks just right over there. And then on this last block over here, what you have to do is place an extra block facing this way with redstone dust over here, just because it's going to interfere with our hoppers once we get to this point over here. Now once you've finished placing all those dusts and droppers, you want to come to the back dropper over here, place a hopper facing this way, then make sure that there's a hopper on top of every dropper. So you want to go in the back like that, go all the way around, Make sure there's a hopper on top of every dropper. Perfect, that is set up. Now this is going to be pretty much almost tutorial all done. Next thing you have to do now is just fill up these droppers over here with whatever item you want. And for extra storage, what you can do is just place some hoppers behind it over here. And then some chests, just like that on the back. Just to make sure that you have extra storage for your vending machine. Now last thing we have to do is just set up the system to let the items come out the dropper. And to do that, what you have to do is just place a redstone lamp over here. Break that one because you don't need that one over there. Then a observer facing this way. Then at top of the observer, you want to place a comparator, just like that, with a block on top of it over here. Now anytime an item goes into the hoppers right over here, you'll see that the system will allow it to shoot out. Perfect, it gets shot out like that. And now the vending machine is actually all done. Last thing you can do now is just build out the walls right over here. Just like that. Just to make sure that none of the redstone is visible. And you can hide it in the back. Just like that. And you can do the same thing on this side over here. And of course covering up the rest of the redstone over here. Just to make sure that nothing else could be seen. Now to fill out your droppers, what you have to do is make sure that the hopper is corresponded to the off redstone repeater. So let's say for instance I want, let's say granite in that block over here. I have to go to the back right over there and find out where the redstone repeater is turned off. Then I have to fill this up with granite blocks. And then let's do the same thing for this one over here. Let's say I wanted to have it redstone dust. Go to the back over here. I have to locate where the repeater is turned off. And I fill that dropper up with the redstone dust. Perfect. And let's give it a little bit of a test. Let's go to the granite block over here. And remember, my payment system that I set up was 5 items over here because of this dropper right over there. So I have to go to the front over here, and it costs 5 chests for the granite block. So in the dropper, I would place 5 items, 5 pieces of chest, and then press the button 5 times. And that should be 5. And you see the items will turn on right over here, and you actually have to set up a button right over there for your payment system. And then once you press that button right over here, you'll see that your items are going to come out this dropper over there. The lamps turn off, and I should get my granite block flying out this dropper any second now. Perfect, just like that. So remember, like I forgot to set up a button right over here, and then your redstone vending machine is all done. And there you have it. This is the vending machine all completed. Now the last thing you can do is just fill out the rest of the items over here with whatever payment you want. And then remember that it is the dropper that is turned off by the redstone repeater that you have to fill up on the corresponding arrow spin. Now last bonus for here for the video, I promised someone a vending machine tutorial where you can pay 150 items for whatever item you want. So to finish off this video, I will pay 150 items for a piece of redstone dust because I changed this dropper in the back over here to 150. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been Tracking 25, and I'm going to stand here and press this button 150 times until I get my redstone dust. If you want, you can stay and watch press this button 150 times, but it will take a very long time, so I'll probably speed up the footage. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been Tracking 25, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I actually made it to 150. Wow. Okay. Let's see if this works. Come on, please work. Aha! There you go. It works. So you can't pay 150 items for it. Just it'll take a very long time for the item to spit out. So I suggest that we don't make them pay $150 for it.